Makuthi lahle izinto zami ngaphandle. Hayi, that's too far. Izinto zami engisebenzele ngapha. Cabanga ukuthi kwami ifika watshontshiwe. You. Shoda. Angifuni ukumbala. Guys, I don't know what happened about the whole Zao and Silent Blam. I don't know what happened. Do you see? I haven't seen any.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello! What is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, and in this video we are going to be talking about the influencer, the TikTok influencer Tando. Right, she spells the name with a W at the end, so I guess that's how you pronounce it. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've mentioned her in other videos of mine. The one where I was speaking about Sayan Bougie being a scammer, Mrs. I Know My Worth, being a scammer, not just a P, out on the streets. And another video where I was speaking about the breakup Yara Sima and Ghost Klubi, right? Where I thought that Sima was dating Sasha, who was dating Tando, and then Tando's nudes were actually leaked, which is very unfortunate, very sad, because Tando is actually 15 years old, apparently, allegedly. This is the word on the street, 15 or 16. Baby girl is so freaky diggily young. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I saw out on these internet streets that she was, I'm not sure if she was kicked out by her father, or he just threw her belongings out of the house, maybe onto the street or whatever. But in this live that she was doing, right, explaining the story, she said that she did not return home, right? Maybe she went out and she just didn't sleep home. And then her father threw her things out, and she was quite upset with him, saying that he went to the extreme level of putting her things out because these are things that she acquired herself. She worked really hard for. Imagine if her sneakers got stolen.
Back home. Makuthi lahle izinto zami ngaphandle. Hayi, that's too far. Izinto zami engisebenzele ngapha. Cabanga ukuthi kwami ifika watshontshiwe.
Now you can just tell by her saying such and not understanding where her father is coming from. I mean, she's a 15, 16-year-old child that doesn't sleep at home. You can tell by what she's saying that she's mad at her father. What if her sneakers got stolen? That she is a child in the mind type of situation. It is said that human beings don't really start to mature, or their brains are not fully developed until the age of 25. This girl has a very long way to go, right, before she's a grown woman. But her actions lately are that of a grown woman. Now, there were some videos that I saw on the internet that lead me to believe that Tando is a bit of a troubled child, right? I think that she does suffer from like mental illness, like maybe not mental illness, but depression. I think she did mention at some point that she cuts herself, she self-harms, and I think maybe she's also considered self-deliterization, which she had said now recently when her nudes were leaked that it's not something that she's going to do. This happened and it will pass. She does seem like she's a very strong individual, you know, like she could weather the storm, but also she's one of those people, in my opinion, that something big has to happen and her whole world will just come crashing down in terms of depression and self-harming and all these type of things, or maybe a build-up of things, until it goes boom boom. It's very sad to watch this young lady. She is so beautiful, you guys. She is so cute, right? 15, 16, she's in high school. People say that she doesn't actually like to talk about school because she doesn't enjoy it. If it was up to her, she'd probably drop out of school and pursue a career in influencing, right? I think that at the tender age that she is now, starting a career in influencing is actually a good move, so you can build that fan base, right? But then it also becomes tricky now when you start to gravitate towards people like Cyan Bougie, or now your life is starting to look like theirs. There are so many other younger or young influencers at that age that aren't doing the things that Tando is doing, or hanging around the people that Tando's hanging around, or going to the places that Tando is hanging, and they're doing fine. They're actually progressing and they're growing in this industry. They're influencer, right? I'm so concerned about that child. I just cannot shake this feeling that, wow, she's just going to crash and burn. And I really don't want that for her. It's very sad to witness. Like, she was on this live, vaping and drinking. Literally, she was drinking a brutal fruit. Even though the can was turned towards her, like the name. But we all know what brutal fruit is. And we all know that the legal age for drinking in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, is 18, right? If not, in 21. 21 is in America. But yeah, I guess 18. I'm not going to say that I started drinking at 18. Maybe really drinking around 18. But I had already tried a sip here and there, just being naughty. Kadi December and stuff like that. However, it didn't really become, until it became a thing to drink. We used to Mrs. Georgia now and then. I guess maybe that's what she was doing. But then she's on a live to thousands of people, just sipping on this brutal fruit. So I don't really want to shit on the girl or any other young person that finds themselves going through these natural growing pains, I guess, where you do start drinking, you do start smoking when you're in high school, what have you. It's just that with us talking about or having these conversations, you would wish that this upcoming generation would do much better. And that's why we speak about these things, because we want them to do better, because things are so much faster. 15, 16, that's young, bro. I don't know if we were that vase at that point. I feel like we were a bit slow, eh? Like I said to you guys, I went to a club one time when I was 16, and it was like, wow, this is so much fun. But trust me, we were not there for a very long time, because we had to go home. And I don't even know how we got into that situation. But I remember that night I lost my phone for the first time, and we had to come up with a story about where we lost it or what was going on. It was just a mess, to the point where you're like, I'm not gonna do that again. It was fun, but I'm not gonna do that shit again. So I guess, I don't know, maybe because back then, just life was safer, man. Life was so much safer. Here now, everything is just readily available. And there are so many dangerous people out there for such a beautiful girl who's on the internet. It even sucks that when she does some of her TikToks, you can actually literally see what school she goes to. She doesn't blur it out. For such a beautiful young lady, it's just, wow. You can only imagine the creeps that are watching. You know what I mean? I feel so bad for her. I don't know what she's going through or who is around her except for Cyan Bougie. Cyan Bougie was there with her in a nightclub doing a TikTok as if it's normal. So we can already tell when she was there that night, there was alcohol involved and who knows what else. What if that was the night that she didn't go home? I don't know, because this live was actually quite recent. But you see why I get a bit cheesed off when I'm like, guys, you really can't listen to Cyan Bougie. See how things have been going for her. And yes, she doesn't want to be a role model, but she is a role model to many people. So you never know. Now is this Tando girl looking up to her? As we've seen, Zayan Buji was defending her, coming for another girl. And then it said that Zayan Buji was like doing this scam stuff. Tando. It's like, what else are these people involved in? You know, as much as you don't want to be a role model, but there's people that actually look up to you, that now you are collaborating with. And Tando was speaking about how now she has a new man. She's over Sasha. After speaking about the whole fact that her father had kicked her out, and she was saying that she has a new man and he has a car, so you know he's much better. You can only imagine, is it an older guy? What's going on over there? And I do understand that us girls, we do like older guys, and you know, if he has a car, then it's really cool, you know, because he can get you around. But it's just, somebody did say online, it's just Ngari, she's mimicking Zayan Buji's life now. She's gonna turn into another Zayan Buji. I really hope that this girl Tando has the good sense not to take that path, that prosty lifestyle where you acquire money and things from men, but you have to sleep with them. Because in my opinion, she is probably already active in that department. Because I mean, we saw her nudes online, and she did that whole, he chowed you to get back to me style. If they're speaking about chowing, and the ex-boyfriend was chowing someone else to get back to her, that must mean that her and the ex-boyfriend, you know, were doing the klibi, you know. Not gonna judge anyone for that. I just wanted to come out and say, shame, man. Guys, I'm gonna pray for this girl. Like, seriously, and I hope that you guys will too. Because I really don't want to see her going down that dirty path. Already things are coming out about her that are not so favorable. You know? It's so easy for her to go in that direction. So easy, especially if she's around people like Zayan Buji. It's just like one shot left and she's there. And then she's saying, or rather when she was speaking about her father being upset, it's like she doesn't care to embarrass the family, her father. You don't even know what the parents do professionally. I mean, the people that they work with are going to see these videos. It is so embarrassing. You know, friends will come and go. But at the end of the day, guys, the young people out there, you need to respect your parents. And if you're going to want to have a career in social media as an influencer, you have to show that level of respect and maturity to your parents so that they can trust you to do this job. You know, and trust that you're not going to be going on lives vaping and drinking brutal fruit. You understand what I mean? Yes, we all vape, but I mean, Tina, we are past that age now, and maybe even people like myself have contributed to normalizing vaping and stuff, because I used to do it all the time on my channel, and I really do apologize for that. If that has influenced anyone, oh, this is so cool. It's really not cool. It's not. Please don't do it, guys. That's why I don't even drink or vape on screen anymore, because it's just one of those things now. It's like, ish. I know that I do have a younger audience as well on my channel, so I don't want you guys, don't do what I do. Rather do the things I say don't do. Rather, don't do the things that I say don't do. If you catch my drift, you know. I really am wishing Tando all the best, and I hope that she's going to have a fruitful career in this influencing thing. Seems like she does really enjoy it, but she's got so many years ahead, eh? She got so many years ahead. She just needs to slow her roll and just take it easy, especially when it comes to being under the influence of things and people, of influences that are gonna probably tell you, girl, you better get that man. You're gonna get some mavuso. You see what I've been talking about? This is what I mean. Now it's actually really playing out. How I've been saying, young girls, look up to these people. Look at how now her shit is starting to trickle down into the internet. I don't like it for her, eh? And now your parents kicking you out, and oh Lord, please save these kids. They really need, saving. They need to be taken away from these dangerous other people. I hope that Tando's family is going to see all these videos and see the kind of people that she's hanging out with and help her before it's too late. Now Tando, she's so vase, like she's very fast. I don't know how that situation is gonna go down, right? But yeah, I was just really touched by what I was seeing, and I felt some type of way because now I'm imagining my daughter at that age. I would just shrivel up and crawl into a hole. Yes, I will fit into the smallest hole. I don't know. I'll just go freaking crazy. Anyway, I wish Tando all the best, and I hope that she's going to be influenced or find, even if it's older people that are going to influence her in the right path, the right direction, for the right things for her to do. If she really wants to grow a proper brand in the industry. You know what I mean? People like Sayan Bougie, that propaganda people, Beppa people, this cutting it off, and we all know it. You know what I mean? We don't want 5 years later, when she's 20, she's coming out to tell the world that she's getting Mavuso and, you know, she's doing all these prosty things. Oh, no. I really wouldn't want that for her. Right? And older men, they're going to take advantage of you. You know, they're like creeps. I understand if you're in high school and the guy's maybe 2-3 years older than you. And then maybe if you're in college and the guy's a bit older, but you have a bit of experience. But older guys, when you're that age, they're only after one thing, right? And they're really gonna take advantage of you. They really, really will. And then it'll be tea, like you're gonna be busted, you know. Cyan, you're gonna have to go for surgeries and stuff to fix yourself and get it all fixed and nice and juicy. But it's just really, really not worth it. Hey, let's hope that things are gonna work out for Tando. Anyway, come on, I'm looking like an Auntie Lynn. Anyway, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And baby, I'll see you in the next one. And guys, I really, really do wish Tando all the best of luck, guys. Send some prayers her way so that she doesn't get sucked into that dark world, right? Yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one.